Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope y'all are having a lovely evening. I forgot to put up my new lights, the ones that I was so excited about last stream and talked about for like 10 minutes straight. Yeah, I still just have the old ones, except I don't know where I put the remote. Somewhere. I'm really good at losing it. I'm gonna have to like stick my new remote where I can always see it. Or just leave it on this shelf. There's no room on my desk. But yes, welcome to tonight's stream. I am working on some big restocks. I was hoping to get a little bit of stuff in today, but I low-key forgot to. But within the next couple days, I should be restocking on some Japanese sets for sure, and maybe a couple English sets as well. Trying to get some Fusion Strike for sure, and I may just maybe might get some EV heroes. I'm excited. I am very excited. I did not know that I was going to have potential access to EV heroes until like a couple hours ago, and I got very excited. So hopefully I might get some this week. Is that crazy? I think it's kind of crazy. It's like I didn't think I was ever gonna get more EV heroes. So this is certainly very exciting news. I'm quite stoked. Welcome to everybody in the chat. It is great to have you guys. Yeah, I'd say my day was pretty good. I woke up, I got ready, I went to work, I vibed at work, I went to pick up some cards for myself, because see, I picked up stuff for myself, just not for stream. Well, I mean, I did get some build and battle boxes if anybody wants packs from those, since I'm out of the little 3-packs, but the build and battle boxes were like partially for me, because I really like them. But yeah, I will get new stuff for stream soon. Ooh, and also, I totally forgot what I was gonna say for a second, but I also got the cute little pin boxes for Pokemon Go, like the Squirtle and Bulbasaur and Charmander ones, and they're so cute. I'm really excited about those. Pull the Giratina alt yet? No, I've not had the chance to pull the Giratina, but I pulled the Aerodactyl 3 times now. So I'm on a streak of Aerodactyls. It's good times. Pull any spice? Oh no, it was a pretty quiet stream. We didn't open a ton of packs, mostly just chatted and vibed. Yes, I have heard that EV Heroes being resealed is a bit of an issue. Fortunately, I'm getting it from Hilltop, so should be like super good and safe and fine, and if it's not, then I don't have to deal with it. I just won't get anything, which will be sad, but it's better to have nothing to worry about, and rather than, you know, having to return something that's resealed, because returning things is never fun. Ever. It's usually terrible. I guess except with Amazon. Amazon returns are typically pretty chill. I guess sometimes, like, no, not really Walmart, because you have to still go into a Walmart to do that. Amazon returns, I mean, you usually just, like, go online, it tells you what to do, and then you, like, drop it off at a UPS or something, and it's great. Like, please, excuse me. Yeah, Amazon, very easy to return. I mean, it does also help that my mom does have to work whenever I have to return something to Amazon. I'm like, Mom, I'm returning this thing for reason. And then, you know, she'll bring it to the UPS, because I don't know, I literally work right next door to a UPS store. Like, I'm not kidding, it's literally, like, we're in, like, one of those little, like, outdoor kind of, like, mall things where there's just, like, a sidewalk and then a bunch of stores all connected. Yeah, we were right next to the UPS store, but I still, I guess, have my mom do it. Because she always just tells me to just select, like, the one UPS store that's where she, like, goes shopping and stuff. Which is the opposite direction of my work, but I really could just do my own Amazon returns. But fortunately, I don't have to return stuff that often. But that's also partially because I've just been ordering from Amazon significantly less often lately. See the updated cards for Paradigm Trigger. No. You guys are the only people that I get news about Japanese stuff from. So if you have not told me about it, then no, but now you've told me. So I guess I can look it up and see what spice might be in the set. Let's see, which one of these? Ew. I found one that just shows you the picture on the cards, but not the actual cards, and that just, I don't know, that format of set thing just bothers me. It features all the knockoff Pikachus. We got more Peko, and we got Dedenne, and we got Togedemaru. I love it. I think that's all that this one is going to show me. It's just those three. Let me. Oh, but that's the website that you can't see the whole pictures. I don't like that website. I want to look at a website that I can see the whole card, because it triggers me to only see part of the card. Ooh, okay, I found one that'll show me full cards. Now you guys can get to see too. Look at it, it's this cute little baby. And the dragon. Very adorable. Anyways, this looks like we're getting Omastar. That's a thing. We got Regieleki. I actually really like the color scheme of this, and the way that, like, the whooshity stuff in the background kind of, like, vibes with his, like, whooshity arm things. These two are just meh. They're okay. Not the best, not the worst. Then we got all of our Regidrago stuff. You guys should know how I feel about Regidrago. I literally talked about it for like a half hour on my last stream. We got Verizon Wireless in here. Few random guys. Is this what? I'm so confused with this one. It kind of looks like Stonjourner and Stakataka, but like it's a baby between the two. Oh, but it's a Stonjourner. I just had to zoom in so I could read it. It's a lot different, but it looks like a little baby one, and it's kind of cute. A cute little wall. Oh no, look at the lid. It's so sad. Alright, let's see. What are these? Promos? I don't know. But the shaman is cute. Speaking of shaman, one moment. I gotta show you guys. I gotta show you guys something amazing. Okay. Let me just, let's see. Let's find it. Come on. Load. Yes. This. You guys, any of you guys know about this? Like, this is a very, very amazing box. Is the Premium Trainers XY Collection Alternate Art Promos. And I have loved this thing and the cards that come in it since, like, I first got into Pokemon. Like, you can see there's this shaman up front here. That was one of my, like, first ever Discord profile pictures, because I just love it that much. And so I wanted to know where it was from. When I finally figured out that this box is what it's from, I was just like, oh my goodness, that is the most amazing thing. Let me see if I can find all the cards in it. Alright, so here's one of them. We got the Team Flare Grunt Full Art Alternate Art Promo. And then we got the Valsoul. Tell me that's not just absolutely stunning. It's so pretty. And then let's find the rest of them. TCG player will load. It's thinking about it. I gotta show you guys all the spicy guys. I think the delinquent's in it. That would make sense if that's where that one is from. I might actually already have this one. And then Hex Maniac, that one should be from this one too, but I've actually not really looked at this one before. But that's just because I'm trying to find the main ones. Here's the Shaman. Look how pretty it is. It's got like a Mega Rayquaza in the background. And it's so cool. And then we got the N. One of my absolute favorite trainers, because I guess I just like trainers with green hair. But it's such a beautiful card. And then I just want it to load faster so we can see everything. I think the Shauna's in there. But yeah, then we got Blacksmith, Karen, and then Regirock. And I don't know if that's all of them or not. I didn't count. That must have been all of them. But yeah, so this box, now I'll actually tell you why I'm super excited about it. So a long time ago, as in about a year ago, before I worked at the card shop, I went to the card shop and they had these. They had like 5 or 6 of them on the shelf, and I was just like, oh, I need it. But it was really expensive, so I was just like, nah, I think I'll pass. But then like the next day I was like, no, I'm going back and I'm getting it. And you want to guess what? It was gone. It was gone when I went back. And I was so shattered. And I just every day since, I've regretted that I did not buy one. But then apparently we have not one, but 2 of them hiding in the back storage room. And so I'm going to buy one, and I'm so excited. And unfortunately, they're a lot more expensive than the expensive price that they were that I could have bought them for like a year ago. But it's okay, because I'm gonna get one! And I'm so excited. Like, I can't even tell you guys how stoked I am. What's really difficult though is I don't know if I'm gonna open it or not. Because one, I really want to have all these promos, but at the same time, I already have 2 or 3 of them. And it's such a pretty box to display. But at the same time, I could also get the cool packs out of there, because it does have XY era packs. Only 2 packs, which is kind of a very small number, but considering all the other spice that comes in here. And it also has sleeves that have Xerneas and Veltal. Very, very pretty. I wish there were pictures, but yeah, so I'm gonna get one of those. Probably not for a couple weeks. As soon as I have the money, I'm gonna get one. And I'm so excited. Like this has been on my Pokemon wish list for a really long time. But like, I don't like ordering a sealed product online in general, but especially older things. And so it's like having a good source and being able to see it before I buy it, being able to touch it and hold it and be like, ah! So I'm really excited about that. I'm sorry, I just totally like stopped responding to the chat. Oh, hi James. I guess you have found out that you did in fact win a giveaway, but you did not claim your prize in the 48-hour claiming time. So the person who sponsored the giveaway just got the cards. So sorry about that, but I do have to keep up with the rules that I've made myself, because if I don't follow my own rules, then I don't know, just chaos, probably chaos. Welcome to everybody else that is showing up. It's actually pretty cheap for an investment. I mean, that's fair, like it could be worse. But I'm excited about it. It's a lot of money, but I am excited about it. Yeah, I should have got it last year, but I'm so very excited that I'm gonna be getting one. Let me see if I can pull up like something that just shows what's in the box, because the picture on TCG Player is pretty boring. It's just like, here is the front of the box in a slightly blurry picture, you know? What? I wanna... Oh, a gallery? Oh. Oh, okay. This one's got like a walkthrough of what's in here. And some random ad that I think is about home buying. So there's the front of it. So fancy. Then open the box. You can just see all of these spicy cards. And there's apparently a really cool coin that I didn't actually know about. And it looks like Roaring Skies and the it's so small I can't read it. I know what it's called. Is it Primal Clash? Is that its name? I think that's its name. But then we got this super cool deck box and the sleeves for both of the Pokemon. Oh my goodness, the deck box has 2 baby deck boxes inside of it! I love it! And then here's the final show of all the cards. I don't know why this Jirachi is here. I don't think that comes in the box, does it? It does? The Japanese one? I don't understand. I have so many questions. Or wait, or is it just not in Japanese? I thought this was a Japanese exclusive Jirachi, but maybe I was wrong. I was probably wrong. But as you can see, we got the Delinquent, and we got a bunch of the full art megas, but I kind of just didn't focus on those much because I was more excited about all the trainers. The person also put the N upside down in the picture. I don't know why. Ah, the Delinquent with the Magita. It's so wholesome. And Karen and Shauna. These pictures of like really wonky lighting and the Hexmaniac. Honestly, it's so cool. This is my favorite one. I'm obsessed. And the N. I think these two are my favorite. Notice how Shaman also has green hair. What is this trend? What does it mean? Oh man. Speaking of green hair. So yeah, I guess this Jirachi is not a Japanese exclusive. I just didn't know that it came here or that it was printed in English. That one. But anyways, speaking of green hair. Speaking of green hair. Celestial Storm, aka Lysia set. I might be saving up to buy some Celestial Storms too. The Lysia set. Isn't that exciting? It's gonna be stupid expensive, and I don't know how I'm going to afford it, but I am going to get, maybe, most likely, hopefully. It's such a cool set because we've got the Rayquaza in here, and this is one of the super cool sizers from, and we got this cool like Tate and Lisa, which I think is also a really playable card, and Articuno, and I love all these full art trainers. Like, they're just the really random ones. I love, and we got Blaziken in here. So yeah, I like how this technically qualifies as a Celestial Storm promo. It's kind of funny. Funny. Oh man. So yeah, I might be getting some Celestial Storm. And I'm pretty excited about it. So yeah, good times. Lots of things to prevent me from ever having money again. Excited about the new brothers. I mean, I don't really care too much about the serialized cards personally. I just want the cards from the set to put in my decks. I haven't seen too many of the leaks yet. I've like looked at a few of them on my commander server that I'm in. I don't know if I can actually find them by scrolling though, but let's see. Oh, there was one card that looked especially interesting. It's Urza. He is a very, very common and popular character in Magic the Gathering, and they made a new commander for him that you can partner with an artifact. Not just any artifact, but there's like a specific artifact. It's called the Might Stone and the Weak Stone. But yeah, the commander committee or whatever was like, yeah, we decided that you can use this as a second commander with, with Urza. So it's pretty fancy. And that's kind of interesting. I can't say I'm too interested in it because I'm not really... I haven't ever built an artifact deck. I almost did once and then I just got bored of the idea, so I was like, nah, I guess not. But I'm sure the set's going to have a lot of stuff that I'm going to be pretty excited about because like every set does, except for New Capenna. New Capenna I think was the most disappointing one for me, though I have grown to like it more because at the time that it came out I really didn't care much about Triumphs, but now I do. And that's like the only thing that I like in New Capenna. Well, I guess there was also like the professional face breaker. But you want to know who doesn't have a professional face breaker? It's me. I don't have a professional face breaker. So New Capenna was disappointing to me, but like I'm hoping this set won't be like New Capenna, and I don't think it is gonna be. And see, it's not like New Capenna was necessarily a bad set, but it was really underwhelming compared to the set right before it, the Neon Dynasty. So like, you know, that was that, and it didn't have anything super like enticing to like want to play as a commander. There was one card I did like in the set, but it's so much mana to cast it that I was like, I just it's not worth it. I'm not gonna build it, and so I didn't. But I mean, most other sets I have thoroughly enjoyed, so I can certainly say I'm excited for it as well. Investing heavy. I would recommend I guess I'd recommend acting carefully with that, because I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is you probably don't want to buy everything on day one or pre-order or on release. You're gonna want to wait for like a couple months afterwards, because that's usually when the prices will kind of dip. That's when you get it, because it's a little bit more affordable then and gonna be more reasonable. But I mean, collector boxes probably are the main thing that if you're going to use it as an investment. But like I've said in the past, I don't necessarily recommend most Magic product to invest in, because it's very, very different compared to Pokemon. But if you at least go with like the collector boxes, chances are that those will eventually go up. But at the same time, there are some Magic collector boxes that released a full year ago, and they have gone down from their original like price of around like $230 to $250, and are now chilling around at a solid $150. So those ones might take a bit longer to go up. I'm sure they will eventually, but I have no idea what it's talking about. Yes, I play Magic the Gathering, and so I will just go off on really long tangents about it sometimes. But I have a Soldier Elspeth Sun's Champion. Ooh, I need to look at this Elspeth. Let me look it up real quick, because the only Elspeth I am very familiar with is the new Planeswalker from, happens to be New Capenna. This is what we were talking about. And I honestly didn't care for it a ton. It was really pretty, but I didn't have anything to play it for when it came out. But I did actually put that Planeswalker into the deck that I built yesterday. I finally finished my Kalia of the Vast deck. I'm pretty excited about it, but it's not quite what I wanted it to be. But I just don't have the right cards to really make it what I want it. And so I've decided I'm gonna test run it first, kind of get a feel for the deck, and then decide then, after I've played it a little bit, if it's, you know, if I'm gonna enjoy the deck enough to really invest in getting those specific cards that I want. Yes, it is from Theros. The only printing is a dual deck. Elspeth, Sun's Champion. Put 3/1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. Can't go wrong with a bunch of creature tokens. You destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater. Ooh, so is this like a low power? Right, that sounds like the wrong way to describe it. Is this a deck about playing with creatures that have low power and you take advantage of that, because playing with like random stuff like that is so interesting what you can do with it. Yeah, it looks like a fun one. Nice $34 foil. Looking at like magic foils is so interesting to me. Obviously, they're like modern foils usually aren't nearly as expensive anymore because they print so many ways to get foils, but sometimes I like to just go to like random old sets and just pick out whatever random card in the set I feel like, and then being like, let's see if this one has any value in foil. Like Agent of the Fates. It's twice as much in foil, which means it's 50-cent foil. But sometimes there are really, really random ones that are worth a bunch, and I find that very entertaining. Usually it's like cards that are popular for playing, that people are just like, yes, we play this in lots of decks and we want the spiciest version, because that's how, like, when you really get into Commander, you can't just like not invest an unnecessarily large amount of money in having your cards look extra spicy. It's good times. I'm gonna see the save list 2.0. Only just buying and flipping the numbered cards. Oh, so you intend to open? Because I mean, see, like, I don't invest in Magic sealed product at all. I mean, I don't open Magic to invest in it. I open it to build decks and to get stuff to trade. But typically, singles are going to be a better bet than sealed with Magic. But the Magic market is very complicated, as I have learned so much about buying and selling, both from working at the card shop and just my own like TCG player experience and stuff. It's all over the place, and you gotta really be thoughtful about when and what you sell, because I've got a good few regrets about things that I should not have sold when they were like $1 or $2. That was what they were at release, and then they shot up to like being $20 cards, and so I just had to like cry in pain that I basically sold $100 worth of cards for about $7. It was so bad. It was so bad. But, you know, yes, Commander is one of the formats of Magic the Gathering. There's Modern, Standard, Commander, Pioneer, Legacy, and a couple other really weird, like, more obscure forms. But yes, Commander is the format of Magic that I primarily play. The only other format that I've ever like actually gotten to do is like drafts for pre-releases, and so like I guess that'd technically be considered sealed. I think we're doing some kind of sealed tournament at the store in not too long though, and I kind of want to participate, but they always happen at like 11 a.m. and I am sleeping at 11 a.m. I'm not awake at 11 a.m. so it's kind of inconvenient timing, but you know, One day, I will play in one of the events. But yeah, so pre-releases, and then I do own a Modern deck, but I never actually got to play with it because the event I built it for was one of those events that take place at 11 a.m. and you better believe that I slept right through it. So I did not get to do that one. You still have my bag? I don't recognize your name. Oh, Daniel. Let me see. I was looking at your YouTube name and I'm like, I don't remember that one, but no, that sounds familiar now that I say your name. Let me look real quick. Not in that box. Move on to box number 2. No. Next box. No. How about this box? Aha, I found it. I do still have it. Got some good spicy stuff in there. Like this mimic here. It's so cute. I love Mimikyu. I love that one especially. That's the one I still need. I've got the other character card Mimikyu finally, but I still gotta, probably whenever we get one in at work, I will buy it. I should have last time we had one, but for some silly reason I didn't. The silly reason being I probably just bought a magic booster box every time I considered buying it, and so I never ended up getting the Mimikyu. What's with all these people sleeping at 11 a.m.? I mean, I have a very weird schedule. I mean, right now it's almost midnight for me. And that's a pretty chill, normal time of day for me. I mean, to put it simply, my approximate schedule is like I start the day around between like 1 and 3 in the afternoon, and I end the day around 3 or 4 a.m. That's when I go to sleep. I basically have like an opposite schedule as like a normal schedule, but it works because I stream at night and I work at a card shop that doesn't open till 2 in the afternoon anyways. So it works very nicely. Plus, like, all of my non-schedule jobs are things I can do from home and just about whenever I want. So it's great. It's good times. Do you regret selling those magic cards more than the alt art? It's difficult to compare them, but in terms of like value-wise, I lost a lot more with the magic cards as compared to the Gengar, because oh, it's so bad. But the Gengar has less than doubled in price. These cards quadrupled. Not even just quadrupled. No, it was more than quadrupled. They went up in value, I think, 10 to 15 times what the price originally was. So value-wise, the magic cards was a lot worse of a decision than the Gengar. But in a like total amount of money sense, I guess they're also still more. Because I lost over $90 with those magic cards as compared to Gengar, which I think so far is like around 40 or 50. Let's see. I don't know if I saw the alt arts I grade. You know, that is entirely your decision. I won't judge you for what you do with the cards. It is entirely up to you. Too hot to wake up at midday. It's pretty hot here too lately. Yeah, it's bad. And I always want to wear long sleeve shirts because I like sweaters and warm stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty warm in Utah right now. Though except for at night. I didn't know it was gonna cool down by the time I finished work, but I wish I wore a sweater today because I would have only been too hot for like a couple hours, and then it would have cooled down enough that I would be comfortable. Sadly, it did not work out. How much for shipping? I think it's probably gonna be about $7 on the shipping. Yeah, I think that should cover it. Eclipse is like, it's 7 a.m. Running on whatever random sleep you got the night before. Fun times. I'm glad that I at least am mostly not staying up past 5 a.m. anymore, but at the same time, there were like 3 nights last week that I went to bed between like 6:30 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. But that was not by choice. I just couldn't fall asleep. My body was like, oh, you know, it's pretty late. It would be kind of funny if you just weren't able to sleep, don't you think? And I was like, no, and my body was like, too late. So yeah, sad times, but I think I got to bed at a decent-ish time last night, like 4 a.m. Cause that's a pretty reasonable time for me to go to sleep. Usually, just in general, my average like time that I go to bed is usually around 4 a.m. It's rarely before 3 a.m. Almost never. Like, there's only been a couple times I can think of in the last like 6 or 7 months when I went to bed before like 1 a.m. And both of those times were when I got home from something and then like laid down for a few minutes and accidentally just like fell asleep, like lights still on, my makeup still there, my contacts in, and then I would like wake up a few hours later and just be like, my eyes burn, I look like a raccoon, and it's like 5 a.m. But you know, that did mean that I did get some extra sleep, except usually after I wake up, like if I fall asleep, then it's kind of hard to fall back asleep, but I think I got back to sleep at least one of those times. But yeah, I have a sleep schedule. It's just a weird one. Very interesting one. Don't stay up past 5 a.m. anymore. I won't be able to watch the stream. I mean, you could also just wake up before then, but honestly, I would do the same thing. I would just stay up all night to watch. That is very much what I would do too. Blazer just really likes rubbing it in that I sold him a bunch of cards that I regret selling. It's like, I've already suffered enough. You gotta remind me every 2 seconds. Nah, I mean, I'll be okay. It's just not particularly fun for me to sit and get all the stats of my mistake. 2 sitting cuties? Arcee's V-Box. Cards over random stuffed animals all day, every day. So like, I used to really love stuffed animals, but now I just don't know what to do with them. I have like a shelf up here that has like 7 of them. I mean, I guess I can probably just... Whoop. You can't really see most of them though because there's the Chunkachu army in front of them. But yeah, Arcee's V-Box sounds a lot better to me because the only reason I have all those up there is because for some reason I got them from like a few different things and I don't have anything else to do with them, so they just sit on the shelf. But slowly the shelf is like getting random piles of cards on it. It's not going to be long until everything on that shelf is just like pushed to the very back of it and then cards are like layered in front of it, because that's what happens every time I try to make a surface not be covered in cards. Now see, a Flapple one would be tempting, and the Regidrago is hilarious, but an Arceus V-Box sounds a lot cooler. Or you could just buy me like 40 Flapple cards, just a bunch of random Flapples. I would love that. I can't go wrong with a whole bunch of Flapples. I still need to put my Flapple. Speaking of Flapple, sorry, I got excited, but I remembered when my manager pulled out those trainer collections that I got super excited about. He also said that we have some Rebel Clash, and not just any Rebel Clash, but we have build and battle kits. So I'm going to buy them once again when I somehow come up with money to get them. And I'm going to get that Flapple pre-release promo, and I'm so excited about it, because that is like the one main Flapple that I just do not have, and I need it. I'm going to get it. And so I am very excited about getting my Flapple pre-release promo. But yeah, first off, I gotta save up, you know, for the trainer box. And then I gotta save up for the Rebel Clash. And then after that, I still have to save up for the Celestial Storm. That's gonna be a lot of money. But eventually. The Celestial Storm, honestly, I probably won't be able to get it for like 2 months, but at least the Rebel Clash and the Flapples in there and the trainer box, I should be able to get those probably sometime this month. I've got like 28 days to figure it out, or I guess it's almost midnight, so I've got 27 days to figure it out. Hopefully by then I can hopefully that'll be long enough for me to find money for both those things, and also the new magic set that comes out on Friday, and the new decks that also come out on Friday. October is going to be a rough, very rough month on my budget. But November and December are going to be great, because then it's my birthday and Christmas, and then that means I have to ask my mom for a bunch of things that aren't cards, because she doesn't want to get me cards for my birthday and Christmas. It's rough, I know. My favorite thing, cards. My mom is like, do you want anything besides cards? And I'm like, sure. Stuff besides cards. And I mean, it's mostly just gonna be me getting a bunch of stuff that I just need in order to, like, exist. You know, like, some new clothes, some nails, some shoes, some lip gloss. That's gonna be what I'm going to ask for instead of cards. Just regular stuff needed to exist. But, you know, I'm hoping maybe she'll at least let me ask for, like, a couple cards. You know? Like, Mom, I just want cardboard. Is it too much to ask for? I know it's really expensive. I know a single booster box could take up my entire birthday budget. But it's what I just really like shiny cardboard. But, you know, it's fine. I'm not sad. Alright, there are more messages. I would never be able to wake up even if you're streaming. Well, like I said, I would do the same thing. I would just stay up all night instead. It's easier to be awake in the early hours of the morning if it's because I just haven't gone to sleep. Mostly because, I mean, I just have really bad insomnia, so my body likes to stay up super late, but then I'm really good at staying asleep, so I can sleep for long periods of time, but only after going to bed at like 4 a.m. But it's fine, because I just work on stuff all night. Usually pretty productive. Let's see. To get the special delivery Charizard. Sending cuties like. Have I sent you before, Daniel, or is this the first time I'm shipping? Because I can't remember if I've shipped stuff to you before. Either way, though, it would be ideal if you could email me your address so that I will have it to copy and paste when I do shipping, which I think probably tomorrow is when I'll do shipping, since I don't work tomorrow. Oh wait, no, you sent me your address in the Venmo. Yeah, that should be fine then. Should be good to go. I will get you updated with the tracking probably tomorrow, since I don't work tomorrow, and that means I just work on all my other jobs. It's fun. There are no days off except Sunday, because I forced myself to take Sunday off. You know what I did yesterday? Instead of work, because I told myself not to work, I drew a bunch of custom magic tokens. So that was fun. I just made a bunch of them for my friends. I couldn't decide which one to make for myself, so I just didn't. But yeah, I'll eventually make myself a custom magic token. I'll probably have a Flapple on it. I'm thinking about doing a treasure token with Flapple on it, because Flapple truly is a treasure. And also just because I cannot think of anything else that I would use very often that I could put Flapple on, and it would be a realistic token. You know, it's fine. Could help you out with 10 cards for you to eat at $50 a card. Hey, that's gonna help me afford the Pokemon trainer box and part of the Rebel Clash. Really fun. That is one way to describe that. don't work at the card shop. You just work with cards instead. If I don't work with cards, I will work with cards elsewhere. That is how I live my life. It's always cards. It's funny when people underestimate the hold that cardboard has on me. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty addicted to cards, and they're like, oh yeah, me too. Like I'll open a booster box like every like week or other week, and I'm like, you don't even know. You don't even know. I can't. How many booster boxes do you guys think I open on average a week? That's a tough one. I think the most I probably ever opened in a single week must have been somewhere between 10 and 12. But like average amount of booster boxes per week. A lot more than most people. But it's fun. I enjoy it. But it's pretty funny. And sometimes a little bit awkward when I'm like, oh, no, you don't understand. I mean, cardboard literally is my entire life. I have 4 jobs and all of them are about cards. That's not normal, but I love it. It's great. It's not normal, but I'm not normal. I don't like being normal. Normal is too simple, too silly. You can have whatever I get as a gift. The special delivery Charizard is for me to eat. Because of course, what else would you do with a special delivery Charizard than eat it? I don't know. Does it have to be sitting cuties on the website? Because they also have cards on there, right? We like cards. As I have very obviously made clear. It's fun times. I just enjoy all my cards. Oh, speaking of, I told you guys that I finished my new deck. And I know most of you don't know that much about Magic decks, but I'm going to show you anyways, because I am excited about it. Kind of sad, though. I won't be able to actually, like, play in any of our events at work this week, because I have to work both nights. But at least I'll get to play with my friends a couple times. But see, here's my new commander, Kalia. She's pretty neato, because not only can she fly, but whenever she attacks an opponent, I can put an angel, demon, or dragon creature card from my hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking that opponent. And usually, like, angels, demons, and dragons are pretty difficult cards to cast because... Where are they? Because they cost, like, 7? It's not focusing. There's another 7. That was only 5. But long story short, they cost a lot to cast, so just putting them directly onto the battlefield for free is amazing. And also, I put a lot of really, really spicy cards, especially these lands in here. I love my little collection of borderless lands in there. I need to get a borderless Plaza of Heroes too. We got the spicy secluded courtyard. I tried to use a lot of pretty spicy looking cards in here, but see, yeah, we got like this one too, and that one. I love all my borderless cards. We got like some mystical archives. There's another borderless one. Here's a borderless foil, extra spicy. We got this cool promo one, and then where's the spiciest one? I'm trying to find the most. Aha, here he is. Darkside Extortionist borderless foil. That's probably the most expensive and the spiciest card in the deck. I think it's around $100 card right now, so pretty good. Hey, welcome Slayer and Ethan. It's nice to have you guys. For you get a Flapple. I mean, there is no other Pokemon I would prefer a sitting cutie of than Flapple. There just is not a better option. Flapple is just simply the option. I mean, Magikarp would be pretty great too. But Flapple would be more applicable to me. Man, I really need to put my Flapple binder together. I mean, I already have part of it together. The problem is I just need to put all the rest of my Flapples in it. That's why I'm so excited about the pre-release promo Flapples that I'm gonna eventually get. It's gonna be so excited. I'm way too excited for for the pre-release promo Flapples. But like I said, that's been something that I have been hunting for a very long time. Like, since Flapple became one of my favorite Pokemon. Because he only recently, like in the last month, became my first favorite. For a long time, he's just been my second favorite. But Arceus lost the spot of number 1 when I came to the realization that as the god of Pokemon, Arceus created Jinx, and I lost some respect for him. So he's now my second favorite, and Flapple gets the first spot because Flapple, I don't think Flapple has ever wronged anyone. I don't think he can. Flapple is just so wholesome. He's just a little silly guy. Speaking of apples, I ate an apple today. Not a Flapple, don't worry, I don't eat Flapples. Yet, apparently, I eat a lot of Pokemon cards, but I haven't eaten a Flapple yet. But anyways, apparently we have a bunch of apples, like, from my yard, and I ate one today, and it was a really good apple. So that's fun. And also, it's silly, but for most of my life, I could not eat just, like, an apple, like, normal. Like, I had to have it cut into slices. One, because when I was a kid, I just had really sensitive teeth. I do kind of still have sensitive teeth, but not as bad. And then also, I just had braces forever, and braces plus just, like, eating an apple equals lots of expenses because you will break your braces. but like, a year ago, I found out that now I can eat apples without cutting them into apple slices. So, fun fact. And so I gotta eat my apple that wasn't apple slices and was a really good apple. It's great. Anyways, I'm going to check orders real quick. I don't know that we've got any though. We're about an hour in, so I think I may just wrap up for the night. Do some other stuff to work on. I guess I've opened commissions. After like forever, I've opened commissions for doing some custom cards. Since after I made the tokens for my commander friends, a lot of them wanted more tokens, and so I'm like, well, I guess we're opening commissions because I can't just spend all day making free tokens. So I'm doing commissions again, I guess. So I probably should get started on some of those, or I could finish my sorting job, because I gotta finish it, and then I gotta take an adventure, aka drive to some place that's like a half hour away to drop them off. But I'm almost done with it. I totally forgot to ask my boss though if there were more cards that I needed to take before I before I go, but I totally forgot to. I was too distracted by the little pin collections, the Pokemon Go ones. I'm pretty excited that I finally got those. So, it's good times. But yeah, I think we may just call it a night. Been nice and slow today. That's alright. I did start at a little bit weird of a time for Mondays. I think Mondays I've been pretty consistently going for like 10:30. The last Monday I just didn't stream. I just worked on a bunch of other stuff, and by work I mean got distracted. I just bounced between distractions. That's what I do. That's what I do when I don't like have like a set schedule or like a specific thing that I've chosen to do that day. I just like bounce around between distractions. And you know, it's fine. I just don't always get the things that need to be done taken off. Oh, all right. I think we actually got an order. Let me check. I'm trying to figure out what is it on PayPal. I gotta load PayPal maybe. Ooh, all right, we're doing it. We've got a Lost Origin ETB for Blazer. Let's do it. No! I just dropped a bunch of cards on my floor. Let me hurry and pick up the ones that are like under my chair so I don't like destroy them. So one second. I found my remote. Alright, I think I got most of them. Oh yeah, these are the cards for some really weird deck I might build. It's gonna be a weird deck. I don't really know, but it's at the moment it's more of an idea than a deck plan, but it's supposed to be, it's kind of like a copycat deck that's like not really a copy, but like the idea of it, like the reason I'm making it is because of how much I enjoy playing my manager's deck. So it'll just be like my knockoff version of his deck that doesn't actually do exactly the same thing, but you know, is a replacement because I can't just constantly play his deck every single time I play, you know? Though he does let me borrow it just about whenever I want. I don't even know if he's ever played the deck. Now that I think about it, I don't know if he's ever played it, but he lets me play it, so that's fun at least. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen him play. I don't know if I think, oh, there was one time. There was a singular time that I saw my manager play Commander. But I don't remember if it was this deck or something else that he was playing, because he was a little while ago. Alright, Blazer, let's get some Zellaveire out of here. Please ignore the fact that I'm missing like half my nails. They fell off just a little bit ago, and I totally forgot about fixing them before stream. We got this silly little trainer and a Poliwrath. There is a code card. There's a very poor throw. I hit the scissor arm that holds up my light. Which also, I did remember to replace the light bulb in the one that burnt out the other day, so the fire hazard has been removed. That was quite the excitement on stream the other day. Like, man, those light bulbs were kind of sketchy. Like, it legit started smoking. It was very concerning. But you know, I'm glad that I was in here, so my room didn't light on fire, because if that happened, well, that would be very bad. To put it simply, that would be it. My life basically would be ruined. I would not be vibing at that point. Cramorant. Where is the spice? So far, we have gotten 0 spice. So that must mean that the last half of the ETB has all of the spice. And if it doesn't, then I will need to be excused for a couple minutes to go ponder why. Oh, we got the cute little Sableye. I'm obsessed. I love the Sableye. Whoosh. That one did not make it into the trash. Landed in a box that I have on the floor. A half-broken box that I need to get some duct tape to fix, but I can't find my duct tape. For the longest time, most of the last few years, I've pretty consistently kept neon green duct tape on hand, like at all times, and now I just don't know where it is anymore. It just like disappeared. So I don't know. Am I out of neon green duct tape? Did somebody take my neon green duct tape? I don't think anybody would. At least not like on purpose. Come on. What is this? We have 1 pack left. 1 pack left. 0 spice. I mean, we got like, oh, the code card went in the trash. That was nice. We've gotten like 1, I think, holofoil. Please, last pack of magic. We need something. Oh, what's it? It's an Aerodactyl, not the Aerodactyl, but an Aerodactyl. That was the worst ETB I have seen of this set, I'm not going to lie. I have not seen a single ETB with less than like 3 hits, and I've only seen, I think, 3 or 4 ETBs open total from this set, like that anybody opened that didn't have a full art or secret rare. That was brutal. I am not gonna lie. That was rough. The Sableye is so cute though. Alright, let me get those in. I don't know if we have a stack for you right now or if I need to make a new one. Let's see. Well, at least not in that box. Not there. Oh, not in that one. Or that one. How about this box? No, I do not see it. That one. So maybe we are starting a new set. No, not a new set. A new box. Stack. Whatever I call these things. Got the divider back there. And my mini sticky notes that for once aren't missing. I didn't have to find them. They were just in a normal spot on my desk today. It's so refreshing. Oh no, I almost knocked over another pile of cards. I've done that too many times. Too many times today. I would prefer to never knock over piles of cards, but today especially, I have knocked over plenty of piles of cards, as in I think like 2? Cause like right before stream started I knocked over a pile of cards. That was part of the reason why I was late getting started. And then just like 5 minutes ago when I knocked over more cards. I know it was only like 2 times, but like it was still kind of rough, you know? I just knocking cards on the floor, cause I guess I'm really good at that. Knocking them all over the floor. And then worrying about stepping on them. Cause like if I or I guess not stepping on them as much as like rolling over them with the wheels on my office chair. Because if my office chair wheels go over a card, it will no longer be sleeve playable, which I kind of need the cards for decks to be. Now see, if I drop a bunch of like Pokemon energies on the floor, I do not care. They can get run over by the chair, and then they'll just get thrown away afterwards. They may even get thrown away afterwards if they, you know, didn't get run over the chair. Like this one, whoosh. I missed the trash, but you get the idea. That's what I do with basic energies. I'm trying to pull a card you can eat. Please, there's like I just wanted to pull something expensive so that you could eat it. I mean, that is one way to go about that. Whoosh. Oh, that was an even worse throw. How about this one? Whoosh. No. Maybe energies are slightly less aerodynamic as compared to code cards. I don't know why or how, but maybe that is the case. Alright, let's try a few more. Whoosh. Nope. Whoosh. Ah, that one was close, but it got stuck in the tin on top of my desk. Whoosh. Yes! I got it. And I also have this V-Star counter. Whoosh. That one just landed on my desk. Like I said, if I'm getting a sitting cutie, it's Flapple. Flapple is the only one that I desire. Just Flapple. This Flapple is amazing. Love Flapple. Very, very quality Pokemon. 32.5 out of 10 would recommend Flapple. He's great. Whenever people like bring up Flapple at like work or something, I get so excited. I'm like, are you talking about Flapple? I love Flapple. And then they're just like, why does this girl like Flapple so much? Nah, most of them seem, oh, I have to pick 2, but I just want a Flapple one. I don't know. Why do I have to pick 2? It's been a hot second since I've been on the Pokemon Center. I don't allow myself to buy things on there. 1, because I don't trust myself, and 2, because I don't know, I just don't. Let's see. Plush. Oh, I can shop by region. Wild. Of course, we only want Gala region, because that's where you find Flapple. Where's my boy Flapple? I'm looking for my guy Flapple. Oh, that's cool. They've got the Corviknight flying the taxi. That's unnecessarily complicated for a plush, but I respect it. I respect that one. Where is my boy Flap? Oh no, why? Why does this exist? I am troubled to my core that this is a thing. I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight because of this. Anyways, we're just gonna continue on our way. Ignore that absolute. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and the rest of them are sold out. There are not that many options in stock. Oh, we didn't see a Flapple. Does that mean the Flapple sold out? Does that mean my hopes and dreams are ruined? Because where's my boy Flapple? The Applin is sold out. And the Dreepy's the Dreepy. I do love Dreepy. He would probably be my second choice, but he's sold out too. What is this absolute tragedy that we are experiencing? I saw no Flapple. Where is Flapple? Where is my boy Flapple? The one and only. This is what a rough experience this has been. All I have succeeded in doing is finding nightmare fuel and not finding my boy Flapple. Can I just see all of the plush? All of them. I don't know, maybe for some reason there's a Flapple elsewhere. Oh, they do have an Arceus plush. I did wonder if they had one. Oh my goodness, it's Piplup riding Mantine. Hilarious. But no Flapple. Flapple is everything that actually matters. No. I still have nowhere to get Evolving Skies, but I might be getting some Eevee heroes this week. No, Blazer, no. No, not him, no! Please don't. Please don't. I will throw it in the trash can. I will light it on fire. That's what I will do. If that thing ever ends up in my possession, I will light it on fire. That is what will happen. And it will not be a wholesome fire like the Viking funeral. I will just straight up throw it on the concrete and light it on fire. That is what I will do if that thing shows up in front of me. Out of Evolving Skies. Well, unfortunately, I have 0 places to get Evolving Skies. Because it's like impossible to find right now. Unless I want to pay like $250 to get a box, which I don't particularly feel inclined to doing. Not really. It's a lot of money. Gibble. That's my manager's favorite Pokemon. He waited for this to come back in stock for so long, and when he finally got one, he was so excited. Is that what's gonna happen with me and Flapple? Except that I haven't even seen a Flapple on here. Not even in the out of stock ones. How could they do that to me? How could there not be a Flapple? Why? I just want a Flapple. Imagine from all of the options on Pokemon Center. Imagine choosing to buy the Dusk Ball plush. You have almost every Pokemon imaginable, but instead you choose a Dusk Ball plush. That's an interesting choice. Like, it's not even a regular one. Oh, the Snorlax is kind of cool. It's also super expensive. It's a little dapper seal. I love it. Top hats for everyone, because top hats are amazing. The other day I spent like an hour just drawing top hats on Pokemon cards, and I guess I did some Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic too. But so many top hats, and it was great. I'm still not seeing a Flapple. I will be horribly upset if I do not find one These two are both kind of cute, but they're not flapples. If you mix them together, they would almost be a flapple, though. Just saying. But I just want a flapple! What else matters if there's not a flapple plush on Pokemon Center? What worth is this website to me if they don't have a flapple plush? Why is it so hard to just the one thing, this one thing I want? Maybe I should just Flapple. No, I can't even spell his name right. Flapple. It's not a flapple, it's just Appleton. You guys, there's no flapple. I'm very sad now. There's nothing. The closest thing to flapple on Pokemon Center is Appleton. And that is not a flapple. That in fact is what is that is what you get when you don't get a flapple. That's not what I want. There's no flapples. I don't think there's anything flapple on this site. Why? Pokemon Company, how could you? Ah yes, Evolving Skies on Pokemon Center. I like how literally everything is sold out. I wonder if they have anything that isn't sold out. Do they? They've got Silver Tempest pre-orders. It looks like you can actually get Lost Origin on here too. Wild. But definitely no Evolving Skies. Fusion Strike. Is Fusion Strike in stock? Wild. It is also in stock. Crazy. You can actually find Pokemon product on Pokemon Center. Crazy. Needs to be over 20. No, not the Pokemon. No. Not having a flapple was disappointing enough. Very, very sad times. Ooh, they have playmats on here? What kind of playmats? Oh, pretty. At the Pikachu one. I can tell why this one was sold out. But look how cute! It's just a full pixie. Oh, they're just little babies. I love it. Ooh, what other types of playmats are in stock? Are these the only ones in stock? Like 2.5 rows? Like, why don't they have more playmats in stock? They're sad times. Oh my goodness, it's the Ditto one. I desire with all of my heart to one day find one of these and own it. I want a Ditto playmat. So cute. Filter buy. I want a filter buy in stock. Yep, there are only 10 playmats in stock on Pokemon Center. What is this one? Oh, it's like chibi trainers. That's actually kind of fun. Look, they're just teeny. They're like the same size as some of the Pokemon though. Ooh, N and Reshiram. Yes. I've got the Hikarin Geodude. Skyla and Swanna. Is that blue? Oh, and I feel like Dawn? Is it Dawn? I think her name is Dawn. And we got Rosa. And is it Lance? Is that his name? I also got Cynthia. Oh, and Alessa and Zevstrika. And the top row that I didn't read half their names. So we got Steven. Pokemon Center lady in red. Amazing. That's super cool. We got the Pikachu one. Cosmic style Pikachu. They've got a Gyarados one, but why is it orange? Oh my gosh, it's Magikarp. You guys, it's Magikarp. And I was out here like, this is weird. Why is it orange? It's because it's Magikarp. It's Magikarp. That's why it's orange. I love it. I didn't think I liked this playmat because I was like, why is it orange? But it is Magikarp. Magikarp is why it is orange. There is literally no better reason for anything to be orange ever than because it is Magikarp. Oh, Oh, that's great. Not only if only if it had a giant Magikarp instead of a Gyarados. But it has so many Magikarp on it. I love it. I like Lucario and Garbodor. Interesting. Surfetch Strike. That is oddly specific. Oh, and we got like the little Galar guys. I feel like they could have done this so much cuter. Like it's okay, but it could have been better. Ooh, what kind of pins? Sliding pins? What does this mean? Do they move? Are they like the surfing flying Pikachu ones? I like how all of them are out of stock. People just all of the tins gone. Not tins, pins. Pixel pins? I want to see the pixel pins. Ah, they're so cute. Oh my goodness. They're just like the little sprites. Oh, Magikarp. I love these. These are amazing. These are great. And they're all in stock. Or at least the whole front page is. What other pixel pins? Oh, they're just little babies. Look at the little Magneton and Magnemite. It's so cute. Oh, these are great. These are an absolutely glorious creation that I am very glad that I now know exists. There's just a handful. The Mew and Mewtwo, no surprise. Oh, the Gengar and the Dragonite and Porygon. That one's random. And Ditto. Ditto is sold out. And Cubone and Marowak. And the Snorlax. That is not a huge surprise. Alright, what other just Pokemon Center pins in general? Ooh. Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. And it's not even the weird ones. They're not the weird origin form. They're normal. Oh, those are spicy. Those are very spicy. And it's Magikarp. I don't care about the Gyarados, just the Magikarp. So I'm glad that the Magikarp is the one that it zooms in on. Eevee's pretty cute. Arceus is always oversized pin. What do you mean oversized pin? How large? I guess it's $25, so it must be a large pin. It is 6 by 9 inches. That is huge. What would you do with that? What would you ever do with that? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Look at the little holiday guys. Ah, they're so cute. I love it. Amazing. Let's see what other cool ones. Whoa. Wild. These things are crazy. They just got all of the pins. All of these spicy looking pins. Wow. There's so many options. This is dangerous information. See, this is why I can't make a Pokemon Center account. Because of stuff like this, that I will just want to buy all the pins. Oh, look at the little sleepy Eevees. They're sold out. And yeah, it looks like the rest of it's just lots of pages of sold out pins. Sad times. Very, very sad times. Ooh, figures? Now I need to see what little figures. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. And Flareon, I can't believe an Eevee is in stock. Only one Eevee though. The rest of the Eevees are down here. Oh, the Gengar. That's so cool. These are pretty fun. Of course, all the best ones are sold out. But they're fun. And what else? What else can we look at on here? They have clothing, jewelry. That's what I want. I like Pokemon accessories. The Mew earrings. The $100 Mew earrings. Imagine being like, oh yes, I wear $100 worth of Mews on my ears. Oh, this Sylveon. And we've got like a bunch of little charms. Articuno's kind of neat. Mimikyu. Oh, the Espeon. That's actually really pretty. These are so stupid expensive. They're so cool, but they're so expensive. At least these aren't as expensive as, like, magic jewelry. The Mudkip earrings! They're just little silly guys. Why do they have to cost $100? I just need Mudkip earrings in my life. But I don't want to have to spend $100 to have Mudkip earrings. But hey, now I know that that's an option. Now I know that I can get Mudkip earrings. If one day I have that much disposable income that I feel like it is okay to buy Mudkip earrings, I could get Mudkip earrings. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Most of the jewelry is kind of boring. A lot of it's just like charms. I want cool earrings. But I don't know. Most of it was like not very colorful. I want to be cute little colorful Pokemon babies, you know? Let's see. No, please don't, ball guy. No. I don't want to ever have to look at that again. I don't want to see it again. You can scar yourself on your own time looking at ball guy, he who must not be named, on Pokemon Center. I'd rather look at Mudkip jewelry. I wonder what other Mudkip stuff is on here. Oh, look at oh my goodness, why won't it disappear? The Mudkip pin! Oh, it's so cute! And there's a Mudkip plush. And a Mudkip skateboard. And of course the Mudkip earrings. There's a lot of Mudkip plushes. They just make new ones every now and then. I think this is like might be the best one though. And all the little pins. Oh, this Mudkip one's good too. What is this? It's not Mudkip. Oh wait, it is Mudkip. Ah! Look at him. He's got a little like Pokemon sweater on. Why does this have to be out of stock? This is It's also got Totodile and Squirtle, but more importantly, the Mudkip. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What other things can I only dream of having of Mudkip? Oh, that's all. That's the only page of Mudkip stuff for me to desire, for me to dream about one day obtaining. But no Flapple. No Flapple. I know Flapple's not a starter, so they wouldn't have all of this stuff for him. But Flapple. I love Flapple. What other cool stuff should we look at? We can look at what other. We looked at the jewelry. Neckties. You could get a Pokemon tie. None of these are very impressive right off the bat. Like, this is the only one that I can easily tell is a Pokemon tie. And that's just because I can tell that it's Squirtle, but barely. None of these are like very obviously Pokemon ties, and I'm very disappointed. Not gonna lie. Bags and backpacks. I mean, I already have a little backpack with Pikachus on it. You could have a Gengar backpack. Good stuff. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of fun. Egg incubator bag. It's kind of random, but it's kind of fun. And that's all that's in stock. They don't have a ton of bags. Wait, is this actually? Oh, it's a pouch, a little coin pouch. We got one review. It was so cheaply made. Oh, that's rough. Cindy out here spent $70 on a Pikachu black leather coin pouch and was sorely disappointed in the quality. Big oof right there. Not gonna lie. Alright, what else can we look at? Card sleeves. Let's look at the sleeves. Actually, first, I should take a quick second and check orders. I just got very distracted. just a bit. Just a bit distracted. We will check orders real quick, and then we can look at the cool card sleeves. Because I really like cool sleeves. Alright, I don't think we've got any orders, so back to the Pokemon Center. I'm trying to like maybe Why is it? Aha, there we go. Now the weird sidebar disappears. Rayquaza. They got magic cards on them. That's why they're orange! Snom. Absolutely adorable. See, the only problem though with Pokemon Center sleeves is if I bought them, I would get them to use for a magic deck. But magic decks, I'm gonna need 100 sleeves for, and these only come in 65 packs, so I'd have to buy 2 packs of sleeves. And that's all. The rest of them are sold out. The Eevee ones! Amazing. Amazing. Well, they've got seven sleeve designs in stock. They've got little trendy ones that match the mats. That's actually pretty cute. Red, Hiker, Dawn, and Rosa. I kind of wonder why they choose Hiker of all the ones that they could put on here, but like, okay, whatever. The one without a name, he's just known for hiking. That's it. Home decoration. What kind of Pokemon home decorations? Oh, we got ceramic spooky celebration ceramic treat bowl. This is cool. It's just a little house, and there are Pokemon coming out of it left and right, and Sam's just chilling front and center. Oh my goodness, they're just a bunch of little silly guys. I love the unknown just covering like all over the place. Amazing. Wow. See, I don't like decorating. I genuinely do not like having decorations out, but these, if I were to ever have decorations, this is what I would decorate with. The little Gibble. I love it's just covered in random little Pokemon. Why are these things so cute? They're adorable. Oh, they're like haunted Pokemon village themed. Pokemon chess set. Okay, that's kind of fancy. We need to get those at work. We've got like chess featuring, I think, Toy Story and like Mickey Mouse chess. Why don't we have Pokemon chess at work? That's so much cooler. Alright, where I need more little yes. Ocean of Friendship figure. It's only $350. It's cute, but why is it so expensive? Look at the little Cursolas and the Magikarp and Pikachu Ready Lapras. It's adorable. But why? Is it like 3 feet tall or something? No, it looks like it's about 1.5 feet tall. So that is a lot bigger than I expected, you know? But still, that is one little spicy, pricey figure there. Slumbering Snorlax. Fun. What is this? Beanbag chair. It's a ditto beanbag chair. Oh my goodness. Oh, so cute. Mimikyu wall decals. More little silly guys. Oh, this is great. This is delightful. Kyogre on your wall. I want more little figurines. I like those ones. Not the $350 one though. That's too much. I mean, it's not like I'd even spend $40 on these, but that's just because all my money goes to cards. See if I were to spend money on Pokemon Center, there are so many great things to buy, but I would probably be like head right down on over to ooh, what pin sets do they have in stock? Oh, they've got all the Pokemon Go ones. Jirachi and Celebi. I kind of like that. Oh, and Latios. Nice. I didn't know those existed currently, but I like them. I like those. What other fun sections do we have to look at? I guess I just look at all of the cards. So we got all the Silver Tempest. I need more of these. I need more of these so badly. I only bought like 2 of them, and I opened one of them. I need more. I need more Arceus boxes. I need a whole army of the Arceus figures. I've got a whole army of the Chunkachu figures. I need all the Arceus figures too. All of them. Plus it has cosmic eclipse. I love it. I love it that I can get cosmic eclipse every now and then. Let's see. We got a bunch of the more recent stuff. Pokemon Center ETBs. Maybe one day I'll get some cool Pokemon Center ETBs. Oh my goodness. I'm a little bit tired, I guess. Apparently. So many random things. I'm trying to see if there's anything on here that I'm not familiar with. So far those little pin sets were the only things that I don't know that I've seen before. They're so cute. I wonder if they're like... I'm just guessing they aren't like the kind of things that card shops get. Maybe they're like Walmart exclusive / Pokemon Center exclusive ones. That's at least my best guess. Because I have never seen them. But you know, I definitely don't shop at Walmart nearly as much as I used to. So this one will double deck boxes, but it's got the little Vulpixes. Man, I wish they made deck boxes big enough for my magic decks. Oh, look how cool. And it's got the Ninetales like shadows in the back. That's so cool. That's neat. I like that. That is very fun. So cute. Whoa, there's also Spicy Charizard box. What are these? Little knockout collections. They made some like this for like X and Y, I remember finding once. These are obviously not X and Y ones, but they're like the same thing. I've seen them at Walgreens like one time. That was pretty neat. That was pretty neat. Via little Pikachu dash. More little Pikachus. I wonder if there's a Snom deck box too. If there's Snom sleeves, does that mean that we can find a Snom deck box? Because I would very much like to see a Snom deck box. It's orange because they are Magikarps. I can't get over it. I cannot. Deck box. I love Magikarp dividers. I need Magikarp dividers. Yes. Amazing. I'm never gonna get over that absolute shock. I was gonna complain about the color orange, and then I realized that the color orange was the Magikarps. The only good orange. Yo, I have the sleeves that match this. I think, at least. I have Hoopa sleeves. I think they look like that, maybe. Either way, they're pretty cool. But I don't have a deck box. Just Hoopa sleeves. And are they on anything? No, they're just sitting in their bag because I don't know what to do with them since there are not enough sleeves for a whole deck of Magic. And that's it. Oh, they had these on here? I keep forgetting that I need to find these. Just for the sake of finding them. That is the only reason that I need to find these. Just because I just need them, you know? New releases. What kind of new stuff? Oh, they've got a bunch of skateboards. These skateboards are so expensive. Bunch of random clothing. Seal. $450 seal. Man, I just can't even. I just cannot. Oh, that's cute. The little Zoro. Melodic cuff bracelet. I thought it was a ring at first. Apparently it is a bracelet. What other new releases are actually cool? Oh, I like the Snorlax. Oh, the little Pikachu hiding in the trees. I love it. Oshawott. What else have we got? A bunch of shirts that I don't care to look at. I just want little silly guys. Where are all the little things that feature little silly guys? I don't know. This is like mostly like shirts and stuff, but ooh, holiday calendar? Is this like the thing that I ordered from Target last year and then I canceled my order? A Pokemon present every day. Oh, that's a pretty box. I want to know what kind of Pokemon presents I'm getting. Oh! They're cards! They're actual cards! I was expecting little, like, figures or something, but they have actual cards in it! Surprise, surprise! There's packs. And I see at least 3 Evolving Skies colored packs. I also see these weird Fusion Strike ones that are, like, missing the rest of the coloring on the pack. I guess all the ones in the back row, like, are missing the regular coloring. That's kind of weird, but okay. Oh, those stickers. They're stickers. It comes with stickers. And the little coins. Oh, those are fun. We got just some random little silly guys. And then showing us the packs. What? They're not normal packs. They're fun packs. Oh, they're the 3 card packs. They're so cute. Oh, they're adorable. Little guys. I love this too much. It's the little fun packs. It's too wholesome. And stickers. And this cute little keychain. Oh my goodness. I love this. If only it was not $50. I need my $50 to go towards all of the many things on my current to buy list. Breloom. Pyukumumuku, Pinkerchin, and Snom. They're just little silly guys. This website is too entertaining. It's dangerous. I just like have completely zoned out from everything else in the world for the past I don't even know how long. Probably like a half hour. I've just been entirely just like consumed. Entirely consumed by the Pokemon Center website for like 30 minutes now. I'm sorry. I got a little bit excited because there's just so many cute little silly things on there, but I'm just gonna exit out of it now, so I'll stop looking at it and actually pay attention. Get the 34-inch Mareep. Yes. I'm glad I didn't open up the Halloween sets. Ooh. 3 sets of cards from the bag. Yeah, I've heard it's super easy to complete. I don't even know if I'll open them. I just want to have them. And possibly give them out for Halloween. That would actually be really fun. That would be great. Let's see. Someone I know opened one of those and got a Rainbow Zard. Wait, like... What? From what? From the fun packs they pulled a Rainbow Charizard? What is this madness? Do you want to eat a card now for the 50? Like tonight? For $50? What kind of card do you want me to eat tonight? I mean, I guess you have a few cards in your stack, but I don't know if any of those are exciting enough to you. I'll sell you a random ultra rare, and I can taste test ultra rares. That sounds like such a bad idea. No, the calendar. Oh, the calendar. That's crazy. That would be so wild. You just opening this thing, just chilling and getting little silly packs and things, and then bam, Charizard. That would be so crazy to end up with a Zard from that. Just a surprise to take. And no, I can't do that. I can't love. I told you, if that thing shows up in front of me, I'm going to light it on fire. That is the only reasonable option. To light it on fire immediately. There is I don't know that it's possible for me to do anything other than light it on fire. He's a blush. No, my squishmallows don't need to be tainted by he who must not be named. Also, my squishmallows need to find a new spot to chill because I don't know. They just, half of my bed is unusable because it is just covered in squishmallows. Give me the earrings. If I love the He Who Must Not Be Named plush, that's a pretty I'm not sure how to respond. Why are you bribing me into accepting a He Who Must Not Be Named plush? Accepting is going to be hard, let alone I can't how would I love that? How would I not just light it on fire, you know? I have complete access to all of the materials that I need to destroy a He Who Must Not Be Named plush within minutes. And that is the only thing that I can think about when I see it. And haven't punched you for a whole stream! What kind of bribery is this? Do you just want me to suffer? Do you just want me to suffer? You get us a cute doll dresses! I'll steal my old Barbie's clothes. No, he doesn't deserve my Barbie's clothes. No, he doesn't deserve a frog dress, not a frog dress, which, by the way, I was supposed to take pictures wearing my frog dress today, and I didn't do that. Whoops. But I'm eventually I'm going to remember, and I'm gonna take pictures in my frog dress. Oh, I do want the Mudkip earrings, but the price of this is a pretty serious offer, and as you can tell, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. One, with my hatred for He Who Must Not Be Named, and two, these are Mudkip earrings. Those things are like the greatest jewelry piece that I have seen in a very long time. They're just little Mudkips that I could just wear on my ears, and I could show my friends, and I'd be like, I've got Mudkip earrings! And like 2 of them maybe would care, but I would be so excited to have my Mudkip earrings. But he was in a frog dress, though. How could you hate him? Now, see, I can love someone's fashion sense and still not appreciate their existence, you know? He couldn't hate if it was. This is a lot. There's so much on the line. What if we compromise? What if I don't necessarily have to love him? What if I just tolerate him? Because that alone is going to take a lot, just to tolerate him. I'll let him be on one stream, but I will not love him. I can't give He Who Must Not Be Named my love. I just, how could I, how? You'll sweeten the deal! You really want me to suffer. You know, it would just be fake. I would never be able to truly love you. I would not be able to truly love it. He needs love. I'm sure somebody else is gonna give him love. I don't know if I'm qualified, you know? I don't think I'm the best person. The cute little sleeves. I can have a magic deck with the sleeves. And they're orange because they're Magikarp. Guys, this is getting pretty serious. But you must love her. That is it's like I want to say yes, but I'm like contemplating my ability to love He Who Must Not Be Named. Is that a possibility? I don't get it. Could I do that? Could I really do that? As long as he doesn't know it's fake love. I'm I'm just gonna lie to him, and he's just gonna live a lie. He just needs to feel lost. Oh, everybody's ever, man. All right. Let me get this still straight. Let me make sure I understand. The deal is that I would have to promise to accept the He Who Must Not Be Named plush and love it, and in return I would get the Mudkip earrings, the Vulpix box, the Gyarados sleeves, and you would pay me $50 to eat a card? Am I correct? Is that the deal? Is that but I don't want. Is it safe to pull Pokemon Center back up? I don't know. I'm afraid to see. What if it's like a foot and a half tall? That would be so much He Who Must Not Be Named to find room for. Pokemon Center. We'll pull it back up. I spelled center wrong. What am I doing with my life? I don't know. I can't say. 12 and a half inches. It's over a foot tall. It's like larger than my head. Why is he over a foot tall? A fun character. They're like, it's a fun character. Smooth fabric combined with detailed embroidery. That's the best they've got to sell him. Shirt, shorts, shoes, ball guy. He's the well-dressed mascot of the Galar Pokemon League. Why? And now they're ready to join your blood collection. No, I'm not ready for that. Pokeballs are just full of surprises, don't you think? That sounds so ominous. That's all they've got. That's all they've got. Like, he's full of surprises. A fun character. That's the selling point. It's a fun character. A fun character. That's what they've got. A fun character. Are there any other trainer plushes? Or are the rest just all like Pokemon and like a couple Pokeballs? What do they say about Zarude? What is convincing people to purchase Zarude? A tall and glowering Zarude Poke Plush shows this dark and grass type mythical Pokemon in full form, red eyes, fangs, crests, and all. A mighty fierce plush. And this fearsome creature, add this fearsome creature to your Pokemon plush collection. Mythical Pokemon. See, like it's just there's so much more to it, even though I don't really like Zarude that much. But now I respect him significantly more after reading that. But after reading He Who Must Not Be Named's description, I don't know. I just like what? Oh, I thought it was a wedding dress. It's just a spring dress Pikachu. Here she comes, dressed in a gorgeous white dress and hat with flowers on top. Precious Pikachu is ready for all the festivities the springtime has to bring. Whether you place her on a shelf, coffee table, or windowsill, this Pikachu plush is sure to brighten your season and make you smile. A sweet female Pikachu with a heart-shaped tail tip. Oh, it's a little heart. Part of the Pokemon Happy Spring collection. That's so wholesome. That's so much more wholesome than a fun Galar trainer. That's the best they had. A fun Galar trainer. Oh, so eating the Charizard, not eating a card tonight. And I'm on a full stream. Oh, I forgot that part. I may have forgotten on purpose. I may have forgotten on accident. But Cramorant. What is Cramorant? I want to read his description. I'm gonna start reading descriptions on here for fun. This Cramorant Poke plush looks ready to dive, scoop, and make a catch. Perch it on your shelf or windowsill to display its stunning features, like that big yellow bill. Feet stitched to resemble webbed toes, neatly embroidered green eyes, feather-like plush layers give it that ready-to-fly look. A flying and water-type Pokemon originally discovered in Galar. They really do be green eyes, though. And they're his webbed feet. Just a silly guy. You must say his name. That's the most important. It must be real love. Real love. Real love, he says. I mean, isn't... And nicknames, you know? Nicknames are cute and wholesome, right? Nothing wrong with he who must not be named, right? That's a super endearing nickname. For sure. For sure. I also just realized that I forgot to actually bring up the window so you guys could watch me read the descriptions. Whoops. Hey, Bellsprout. Imagine being the proud owner of a Bellsprout plush. This Bellsprout Sitting Cuties plush is weighed with micro beads, so it sits up when you put it on a flat surface. This palm-sized plush is fun, charming way to show off a favorite grass and poison-type Pokemon originally discovered in Kanto. Where will you set Bellsprout? I like that's one of the features. Where will you set him? Just a silly little Bellsprout. So wholesome. So wholesome. You must protect and love him. That's part of protecting him and loving him. That's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask. This brings me back to a long time ago. Almost 2 years ago, when Champion's Path came out, and I just wanted to open those packs in peace. And then he was there, and I could no longer peacefully open that set. And now you're telling me that I have to throw away all that trauma and not only forgive and call him by name, but love him? I don't know. That's a pretty tall order there. But Mudkip earrings. That's extremely difficult. Can I have like a day to think about it? A day to think it over before I give a response? Cause that's a lot to process. I may need a little bit of time. Can I give a... It's a pretty good deal. I mean, that's a lot of great stuff. But loving ball guy, I said his name. That's a lot. But the Mudkip earrings. I need to look at them again. I need to see the Mudkip earrings again. We must see the Mudkip earrings. Why are they so cute? Look to just them. I love him so much. He's just such a little silly guy. Just look at him. Oh, he's just so cute and silly. He's just a little silly guy. I love Mudkip so much. He's just so cute. Very wholesome. That reminds me, we still have the Mudkip star at work. And sometimes I just think about it and how I don't have $500 to spend on it, but how it's there. Mudkip star is amazing. I got too excited. I just typed star. We want Mudkip star. I actually looked at it today while I was going through stuff, and I was just like, Mudkip. He's such a cute little silly baby. And the earrings. Look at that face. Look at that face. Do the Gengar backpack. Why do you want this so much? Ethan's like, oh yes, Volga, he's so great, so great. And so cute and silly. That's the way I guess you could describe him. But what if he goes back and watches my videos all the many times that I asked why he had to exist? What then? What am I supposed to do if he realizes that my love for him was literally bought? What then? It's gonna shatter him. Then again, do I really care about his feelings? I don't think so. But technically I would have to, as part of the deal, I would have to care for him and protect his feelings. No, I don't want to know what other merchandise there is. That's too dangerous, because I feel like you will include it in your package. You do all this. See, we haven't even agreed for sure for one yet. I don't know if I can handle two. I mean, unless one of them was to be for me to destroy, to cope with the fact that I have to love one of them. No dwelling on the past. Your future's what's important. Future of loving Ball Guide. Is that really what we are? Is that what I'm supposed to look forward to? I'll just forget everything every time that I looked at him, and I would just wanted to cry. I just move on. Just for the Mudkip earrings and the sleeves that are orange because it's Magikarp. You can love and protect one and destroy the other. So I do get to destroy one. Okay, I'm starting to warm up to the deal now. If I get to destroy one, just absolutely just demolish it. Maybe the going to the extreme of destroying it will somehow help to counterbalance having to love and protect the other one. And then that way I will be a little bit more stable. And have Mudkip earrings. Fine, we can let's see. What are my options to destroy? We got playmat, deck box, and the sleeves are sold out. Just the sleeves are sold out. But there's a playmat and a deck box. Imagine going to your local card shop to play a game. And you see somebody just roll out this. And they're like, "Alright, I'm ready to play." I couldn't... If I were to do that, I would never take myself seriously again. Of all mats that you could choose. Are there any customer reviews? They gave it 5 stars. Simple yet effective from such a simple ball guy. I use this on my desk. Alright. These mats are very well made and a great addition for play or displaying. These people are just like, I love them. Interesting. What can I say besides perfect? This person's just like, I love this. Why do people love it so much? Why do they love it so much? I wonder, does this guy have any reviews? He also has 5 stars. They would literally die for him. This is apparently the type of energy that I may have to display. Quite literally die for him. His head is so round. All these people loving him so much. The epitome of perfection. What is this? These reviews. Wow. The greatest Pokemon character. Watches over all the Pokemon goodness. A good man. Kind of scared it wouldn't be good, but it's perfect. I would never refund. They love him so much. And I'm gonna have to be like them. Brings joy. 0 flaws. None. According to Monica. Thank you, Monica. Thanks. He can T-pose and dab. I just don't know how to feel. Oddly buff. He's oddly buff. Just in case you guys wanted to know, Anthony is here to tell you that he is oddly buff. Okay. Wow. Wow. But the one you love, you will have to say his name. Eat a ball guy card. No, you'd have to pay me a lot more than $50 to do that. That would definitely need to be like a lot more than $50. That would take a lot. That would take a lot. Man, these people they just adore him. His face, it's so different from the Mudkip. I got all the angles. All the angles of Ball Guy. Honestly, the back of his head is really disconcerting that it just straight up is in fact a Pokeball. Like, on the front, it's not quite like a normal Pokeball because, you know, he's got like a face and his little hair and a little hat. But the back, it's just a Pokeball. It's just a Pokeball. Whatever else is to destroy. I mean, I don't know what else is neither of these look particularly fun to destroy. You know? Do mats light on fire well? I feel like they would burn awkwardly, you know? I don't know if that would be the most effective. Okay. Okay, fine. I guess. But I don't have to love it until it comes, right? Until then, I can still just complain about the trauma that I've received because he exists. Is that fine? I have until then, right? I have until he arrives to those rivers, so it kind of and smells nasty. Yeah, so the mat would be a really bad choice, but the deck box wouldn't be any cooler. It's just plastic. It'd probably maybe melt. So I feel like the only option is one of these to destroy and one to love. Well, one to destroy, one that I could destroy. I think that's the only way to maintain my sanity in this situation. And also so that I don't have to deal with the smell of burnt rubber. I would really prefer not to experience the smell of burnt rubber. But this looks very flammable, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder any fire hazard warning. I'm not care instructions and surface wash only. I don't see anything about being a fire hazard, but I feel like it's pretty flammable. You know? I mean, polyester, polyoxymethylene, and polyurethane. Urethane? Those all sound pretty flammable. You know? Pretty flammable. What's holding each arm? No. That's too much. That's I would just I don't know. I would not be vibing. That much is for sure. And two large earrings. I feel like that would rip a hole like right through my ears. Like I've worn some kind of heavy earrings before, but nothing. I've never worn earrings that are a foot long. I have to write Zellaveire. I have to claim him like Andy did with his toys in Toy Story. I have to sign his shirt. But the other one I get to burn. Okay, so the one I have to love, protect, care for, and write that he is mine on his shirt. But the other and all other ball guys besides mine, I can hate and call nightmare fuel as much as I want to. Is that what we're agreeing to? Is that what I'm agreeing to? Whoever thought? Why am I so bribable? Mudkip. And it's at the sleeves. because they're orange, because it's Magikarp. Magikarp and Mudkip. Two very, very, very amazing Pokemon. Definitely some of the best Pokemon out there. Not quite Flapple level. It's about as close as you can get. Is it too much? Does keep him? Yes, that is definitely too much. Definitely. I can... Let's see. Where is there even space? What if I sit him on my dresser? He can sit next to my Flareon pop figure. That's on top of a box of Pokemon cards. That's on top of my dresser. And then he'll be able to watch me sleep. That's uncomfortable. Not comforting at all. Definitely not. But that's the final condition. No! For only a year. Only a year. That is an incredibly long amount of time. Oh, wait. I only have to love him for a year? 'Cause... or I have to... I mean, what if I just bury him under a pile of Squishmallows? Is that against the rules? Is that legal? Can I just put a pile of Squishmallows on top, like in the corner of my bed, that's like cramped between the dresser and the wall? Is that fine? Just like put the Squishmallows on top so that he can be safe, you know? Definitely not that I'm trying to not have to look at it. Definitely just for safety, because Squishmallows are very safe. Yes, very, very, very safe, you know? They're super duper safe. For protecting. But also, would you want to make it happen? Why do you want me to suffer so much? I have to love and protect him forever. Treat him like a son. I have to claim Ball Guy as my child for a year. For a whole year. For a whole year. That's... This is very, very, lots to process. You just want unconditional love. Well, there are certainly a few conditions involved here, but, no. No, that would, no, I can't dress up as my son. That would be embarrassing for him. For him, yes, for him, that would be embarrassing, you know? Plus, I already have a Mimikyu costume that I'm gonna wear at some point, and I do need to come up with or finalize a secondary Halloween costume. Which reminds me is that I posted something on Instagram about Halloween, and then I forgot about it, so that I never responded to it. But I was supposed to. Is it still up? Oh, I'll be up for like another hour. Oh, so many more options. Most of them are Pokemon. Ooh, oh, Chandra, the Planeswalker from Magic. A penguin from Super Mario. Just a little silly guy. My number one plushie. But I don't keep number one plushies. The last time I had a favorite plush was when I was like 5 or 6, and I had this little cat plush. Her name was Snowball, because she was a little white kitten, and I just brought her everywhere until she turned gray. So Snowball was then a gray kitten. that was like the last time I had a favorite plush. It was a long time ago. when I was just a little child. No burying him in other plushies. So this is where I'm at. Up to the point before him having to be on my bed, I'd come to terms with it and accepted it. But that's a lot more than the original agreement. And I can't cover him in other plush. That's I don't know. I don't know about that part. That one's a bit more to do. It's a lot more. It's a lot more. Would you like to think about it? Yes. Yeah, can I wait till tomorrow's stream to give this is your son! I don't want to be a mom. It's especially of him. But the mudkip earrings. I could have mudkip earrings. I could have mudkip earrings. He has to be my whole life. That's a lot. That is a lot. I just came up with a very, very, very bad idea, so I'm just gonna pretend that I did not think of anything and move on. I will agree now to our terms if he does not have to sleep on my bed. That is my that's my limit right now. If he doesn't have to sleep on my bed, like I said, he can sit on my dresser. And it'll be, it's the next best thing. He can sit next to the Flareon, the cute little Flareon, just a little happy pop figure. And it's also right next to the Squirtle one. It's like the sparkly Squirtle from car, living room, workroom, any place you go. How imagine I just show up to work with a ball guy plush and I'm like, hey, he's staying here now, and just like sit him on the front desk. Imagine. I can just see the looks that my coworkers and friends are gonna give me. They're gonna be like, what is this? Who blackmailed you? What? And I'm just gonna, like a single tear, I'm gonna be like, he's my son. I've got mudkip earrings. How do you like my mudkip earrings? And that's how that conversation's gonna go. My car. Then everybody could judge me. Everybody that goes by my car would see it and be like, I have no respect for you, random stranger that drives a Jeep. That's how they would be. That's how the people on the road would be. Or at least that's how I assume they'd be. I don't know. Utah drivers don't seem super friendly for the most part. They're kind of scary. Really scary. Very, very, very scary. Utah drivers are not super fun to be around. But somehow I've survived driving for like a good little bit now, you know. Had a alright run. Couple years. Yeah, no. Tattoo of that's a definite no-go. No amount of money would ever get me to of a ball guy eating Jeep. That's almost as bad as letting him sleep on my bed. Be on your bed for a year. What about a month? What about just a month? Just a month sounds hard enough. Isn't that enough? Is that enough? I think it's too much, but Mudkip earrings. It's for the Mudkip. It's all for the Mudkip. Would be for the Mudkip. And the Magikarps. Because that's why it's orange. That's why the sleeves are orange. Because of Magikarp. Magikarp and Mudkip. They're like some of the best Pokemon. They're amazing. They're just silly guys. Yeah, no amount of money would ever get me to agree to a tattoo. That is not the slightest bit tempting. Definitely gonna be a nope there. No, I believe you would do it, but I would not. You could not get me to do that for, as I said, any amount of money. That is an easy no. Very, very easy no. I don't even have to think about it. It's just no. Nope. I'm good. Perfectly fine. I don't need $1,000. I mean, it would be nice, but yeah, not from that. Nah, I'd rather just work to make money. 1K would buy a lot, but I can just, you know, I can work. That's only like, see, how long will it take me to accumulate that much money? I think like 2.5 months. I could get myself $1,000 in 2.5 months, and then not have a tattoo. I think, yeah, I'm not interested in that one. The rest of the deal, mostly just the it's a lot to consider a snake tattoo. Now see, my thing is, I just personally wouldn't want a tattoo in general of anything. And if of all things, to have permanently with me on my skin, that's just no good content. You know, I don't even want to like tattoo on, like, a lot of people ask if my little heart's a tattoo. I put it on my face almost every single day. But even that, I would not want to permanently put on my face. Because what if one day I just suddenly decide that I don't like stars anymore? What do? Just suffer. Or I guess try to figure out how tattoo removal works, but that sounds like a lot of effort. You get a tiny tattoo on your toe. And then what if I just accidentally get frostbite this winter and accidentally lose my toe? 'Cause sometimes that happens when it's cold and you're in the cold for too long. You lose toes. Pirates of the Caribbean taught me that. They just come right off. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I think it's still a no, though. I'd probably prefer to keep all my toes. Walking is a lot easier when you when you aren't missing toes. And lose the toes. I think you're a little bit too excited about the idea of me losing toes. But okay, that's, I guess. You know, honestly, celebrating me deciding to lose a toe isn't quite as bad as somebody wanting me to get a ball gag tattoo. I'm not gonna lie, that's not quite as bad. Canadians. It's not true. It's negative 2 degrees Celsius. So even if you like just like walk around in the snow barefoot for like a whole day, like 24 hours straight, you wouldn't even lose a single toe. That's disappointing. Media, the internet has disappointed me. Sad times. Very sad times. Pirates of the Caribbean, how could you? But then again, the people that made Pirates of the Caribbean are the same people that fired Johnny Depp, so clearly they are just wrong a lot. Yeah, no, that checks out. Anyways, I really should wrap up now. I was gonna end like over an hour ago, but jump in the ice water. Well, that's I guess to each their own. Just jump in the ice water, just for fun. Interesting. I definitely would prefer not to do that. Also, then again, I just don't like swimming in general, so... So I used to really like swimming. When I was a kid, it was like my favorite thing. But now I do not like to swim, like, at all. It doesn't help that I get bloody noses 90% of the time that I go swimming. You know, it very much makes me not want to swim. And of course, there's the whole, the one time in my entire life that I got stung by a bee. It was while I was swimming. Like, of all times and places. You haven't given me an answer. See, I'm trying to reason with you. I will call him my son. I will love him and protect him so that I can have Mudkip earrings and I guess get paid to eat another card. And I think a Gengar backpack, the Vulpix box, and the sleeves that are orange because it's Magikarp. But it's the he has to sleep on my bed that I'm struggling to come to terms with. But it's a definite no on the tattoo thing. I am not tempted, as I said. I just, there is just nothing that would really make me want to do that. Because, you know, some people really enjoy tattoos. You enjoy that. I do not care for those. I may draw on my face every day with eyeliner. But that I can wash off when I don't want it there. So, I'm considering doing a magic character for my Halloween costume. I don't know what I would go with for sure, though. One of my friends likes to, like, call me Tasha, and so I think doing her would be fun. Or somebody recommended doing Chandra, which could be cool as well. I'm trying to think if there are any other planeswalkers that I would, like, specifically like to be. I also have to come up with put together a costume, which is a good bit of work, you know? I have to find enough stuff to make it so that at least my magic friends would be able to tell who I was. Liliana would be pretty cool. I could, like, come up with some way to do the chain veil. That would be so neat. Chain veil. Let me pull up a picture. Let's see. There's somebody with a Liliana costume. It's not really my style though. Let's see. She's got like her weird little headdress thing. I don't know how I would get one of those unless I like made one out of cardboard, but I feel like that'd look too tacky, you know? There's a good picture of her with her chain veil. Why can't I find one that I like? I don't know. But Liliana would definitely be cool. Oh my goodness. It's a picture of a Lego Liliana. That's amazing. I like that. Think about it. It's tempting. 2K? No, it's not tempting. It isn't. Are you... does it have to be a year? 2 months. 2 months. Can we compromise to 2 months? I said 1, but 2 months. Can we compromise to that? 2 months. That's like the rest of this year by the time it comes. Does that sound reasonable enough? That'll tattoo your name in hearts. Yeah, that's a hard pass. Not gonna lie. Man, Liliana would be really cool, and she's such like a classic trainer that... Not trainer. Getting planeswalkers and trainers mixed up now. What am I doing? But she's such like a classic planeswalker, you know? Everybody that's into Magic knows Liliana. It'd be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. See, like a fancy purple dress. And I mean, I think her hair is more black than brown, but my hair is really, really dark brown. So I could probably just pretend. I don't know, maybe her hair is dark brown. Some of these pictures, it almost looks brown, but maybe that's just the lighting. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not sure where I'm gonna get a dress like hers. I could try to make one, but I don't think I have time for that. Lily from Dominaria United. Ooh, yes. The Dominaria United. I love what they did with the art. Oh, and the Gengar. A year. You won't even compromise a little bit on that. Still just a little bit. Like 2 months already sounds like so much. You can do the hair, no problem. Yeah, I feel like my hair is dark enough that it would be fine. I want to look at, but what are? Let's see. Let's see what women planeswalkers we've got in general. Before I decide for sure on one, like I gotta look and see if any of them look like I could use stuff that I already have. You know? I don't know how I would have anything that would really, you know, work. But I do have a few random costume things from previous years. Whoa. I didn't know that there was a Sarah Planeswalker. That is cool. I do actually have a wig that looks just like this too. Like the super curly blonde. Oh, top 30 Planeswalkers. This looks entertaining. But yeah, I have a wig just like that hair. I don't have some cool angel suit, but that's pretty neat. Got Vivian. There's some cool Vivian cards, but I can't say I'm too interested in doing a Vivian. I don't know. Green is probably like my least favorite color to play in Magic, so, and she's always green. Nicol Bolas. I should be Nicol Bolas for Halloween. Doesn't that sound like a great plan? Good times. Jace, he's one of my favorite planeswalkers. Domri. Don't know much about him. Narset. Narset would just kind of be funny to be because Narset is like almost a meme within like my friend group because of a few people with Narset decks. We got Chandra. Her hair is fire in this one. I could not do that. We got Sorin. Koth. Different Sorin. Will Kenrith. Rowan Kenrith. These both of them together. Ajani. Ashiok. Ashiok is so cool, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'd be able to pull off a costume of Ashiok. But like, what a cool planeswalker. We got Karn. Kaya. Liliana. This is really random. Such a very different Liliana picture. But that's more like Liliana. Spicier Chandra, still with the fire hair. The hair looks slightly less fiery, though. We've got Nisa, the elf one. There's another Liliana, very spooky. Another Liliana. Teferi. We got another Jace. This one's my favorite Jace. It's one of my main cards for my mill deck. We got another Nicol Bolas. I feel like I could really pull it off, you know? We got another Jace. Why is his cloak so cool? I really like cloaks. Cloaks are fun. The Royal Scions, Will and Rowan. We got another Karn, another Teferi. Jace! I'm so jealous of his cloak. So cool. Ren and 6, man. That would be such a difficult costume to pull off. But wouldn't that be so cool to do a Ren and 6 costume? I can imagine it. I can imagine how cool it'd be. That'd be very difficult to make. Oko! Oko is so fun. And the best. Oh, Oko is the best. Checks out. It's a pretty overpowered card. Crazy what you can do with it. Alright. What have we got in the chat? To think of a way I can make sure you keep your word. Well, I mean, I'm a very honest person, but I like, if you really doubted me, I don't know, we could do like a checkup, like every day or other day. It's promising that you'll love him forever. When it comes, when it arrives in the mail, we will have a stream where I promise to love and protect him, and then he can sit in on stream. So we have to witness. So I have to let you guys know how he's doing whenever you ask on stream. All right. Big fan of that Ren and 6 art. Seriously, it's so cool. Wonder. No, Ren and 7 isn't quite as spicy, but it's pretty similar, but it's cool too. I like the one, the borderless one. So fancy. Floating pumpkin. Good times. But yeah, the Ren and 6 hits different. It'd be such a cool costume. Yeah, the Ren and 6 is nice. I also just need this card because it's a good card. I don't have a deck to put it in. I don't have any Gruul decks. I just want it to have. And I might build a deck that is Gruul or like something with red and green and maybe 1 or 2 other colors. Probably not 2. I shouldn't build a 4-color deck. Those are difficult. I built a 5-color deck once. Didn't love it. 4-color deck probably not going to be that much better. Though I do have a lot of nice cards for 5-color decks that I want to put into that deck, since a lot of the Dominaria United stuff was really nice for 5-color deck support. You'll message me on Discord to get updates. Oh. Like I said, it's just the bed thing that's the one thing that's really making it difficult to agree fully. Are you going to break it to your family that you're getting a son? I feel like I'll just not tell them. If they watch my stream and find out, so be it. But I think otherwise they will be fine not knowing, you know? I think it'll be okay for them to just not be informed, you know? Should be fine. Should be totally fine. All good and fine and fine and good. A textured foil. Oh, I'm so jealous. I couldn't pull a single Ren and 6. I opened 3 draft boxes and a collector box. I couldn't get a single one, and I was kind of upset about it, but one day I'll get a Ren and 6. And one day I'll probably open more Double Masters 2022 as well, because it's such a good set. So exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to future master sets. That was my first one I got to experience. I mean, I did open like 2 packs of Modern Masters 2017 like a few months ago. I mistake him everywhere. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're just adding stuff left and right now. First he gets to sleep on my bed, and now I have to take him everywhere. That is definitely not in the original agreement. That's a no-go there. Adding stuff left and right. Nah. Ooh, Casima's she's a cool planeswalker too. Also got Nahiri. I don't have any hair that I could use for Nahiri though. I've got the wig that I could do Sarah, but Nahiri, I do not have any short, like, whitish wigs. What other options? Avacyn. Avacyn would be kind of cool, but I think everybody would just be like, are you just some goth? And I'd be like, no! I'm a Magic the Gathering planeswalker. Get it right. That would be kinda silly. Man. But I still could do Liliana. That would be pretty neat. Yeah, doing a planeswalker would be really fun. Like a purse puppy! No, I already have a dog that's small enough to be a purse dog. I would rather carry Bean around with me. She's so silly. I love my little Bean baby. She's just a little silly puppy. You know? It'd be so much more fun to carry her around. I feel like Izzy doesn't do very well in social situations, but Bean, when she's somewhere new, she just likes to quietly sniff everything. So I could imagine she'd love it so much if I just brought her around with me somewhere. She just like, you know, sniff everything and just be a little silly happy Bean. She's funny. She's very curious, but Izzy just gets nervous and barks whenever there are like people she doesn't know. But Bean, she just wants to sniff everything. Investigate and explore. It's super cute. My dad, he has like a huge garden, and like a year or two ago, I don't remember for sure how long ago it was, but when Bean was a little bit younger, my dad would like always let her come play in the garden while he worked because she loved it so much. But then once we got the chickens and gave them access to the garden, we wouldn't let Bean in anymore because we didn't want her to harass them. But this year my dad made the garden even bigger, and then now the chickens can only go in about half of the garden, and so when he's working in the rest of the garden, he started letting Bean come play with him sometimes, and it's so silly, but she just loves to explore the garden, and it's so cute. Choose something else to make it happen. Carrying him around with me for a whole week. That would have to be something pretty spicy, because that's a whole week. And he's like a foot tall. Where would I put that? He wouldn't even fit in my backpack. My backpack is not a foot tall. It's like, I don't know, maybe 9 inches. I'd guess about 9 inches. Guess he'd just like stick his head. Think about this. Take him everywhere for a month, or have him on your bed for a year. What kind of options are these? What kind of options are these? None of these options are very, very convenient. But what do I get for those added things? Because that wasn't those. Both of those options sound horrible. I don't like either of them. What if I have to carry him around for the first week, and then he only has to sleep on my bed for half of a year? 1 week that he gets to come around with me, and then 6 months. Just 6 months. He can sleep on my bed like my real child. I can offer virtual high fives. Or just choose something additional. Yeah, I don't even know what else I would want at this point. I mean, cards always, but you don't seem to want to buy cards on Pokemon Center, so I don't know. No, for virtual high fives. Man, it was kind of funny. When I was a little kid, like 3rd to 5th grade, I think I just for some reason really hated high fives. And so I wouldn't give people high fives. Whenever they try to high five me, I'd be like, oh, I don't do high fives. And it was really weird, but that's just like what I did. And then what I would do is on birthdays of people that like were kind of friends, but I wasn't close enough to actually buy a gift for them because I was also like a little kid. So like I would give them high fives as their birthday gift. And they would get legitimately excited. And it was such a weird time in my life when I would give people high fives as birthday presents and they thought it was great. I've since changed. I don't like super love high fives, but I'll give people high fives. I don't like ration them out like some rare commodity anymore. But yeah, I used to give my friends high fives for their birthday and they loved it. So weird, but yeah, fun fact about me when I was in elementary school. I don't know at what point I really, was fine with high fives again, but it's kind of funny, years later, 2022, suddenly high fives are like socially unacceptable, and I'm like, man, you guys are way late to the party. I think by then I was pretty fine with giving high fives. I think it was because like I had people that I was around pretty regularly were like always like giving high fives and stuff, so it was kind of going to be weird if I was just like, no. I think either the month or have them on your bed for a year. We can't do half of each. Fine. He can. Fine. If you will also buy like an ETB or something, he can sleep on my bed for the year. I think that is the best compromise that I can agree to. It's the start of the ball guy deal. It's a very complicated deal at this point. I should write this down. We should like make a contract. There's a piece of paper. Let's not. Let's see. All right. Let me grab this piece of paper here. I'm gonna need a nice pen. Where's my favorite pen? All right, I got my favorite pen. What should we call this? Like the ball guy treaty? Or something like, I feel like it's got to be something fancier. We'll just call it the ball guy contract. Alright, the ball guy contract. We'll go. So let's go with name is Zellaveire. I, Zellaveire, agree to accept 2, I think we agreed, ball guy plushes, one of which I may destroy mercilessly And the other, which I must love and cherish as my own son. What ETB? A Pokemon Center exclusive one would be really cool. Probably, I prefer if it was a Pokemon Center exclusive, probably either like Lost Origin or Brilliant Stars. One of those would be really cool. Alright, where was I? Which I must love and cherish as my own son. Let's see. What next? How do I what should the next sentence be? So I got to let him sleep on my bed for a whole year and give updates when requested. He may sleep on my bed as my child. And what was the other thing I was gonna say? He may sleep on my bed as my child and sleep on my bed as my child for one single calendar year. Let's see, was there anything else that I have to do? We've got agree to accept 2 ball guy plushes, one of which I may destroy mercilessly, and the other which I must love and cherish as my own son. He may sleep on my bed as my child for one single calendar year. Anything else? Am I missing any parts of my agreement? I guess I'll just leave a little bit of space, and then we'll continue the next section. Let's see. Just love and protecting him forever. Okay. I will love and protect him forever, but during the first year I agree to provide check-ups on him as requested. Alright, I think that's everything that I have to do. So I agree to accept 2 ball guy plushes, one of which I may destroy mercilessly, and the other which I must love and cherish as my own son. He may sleep on my bed as my child for one single calendar year. I will love and protect him forever, but during the first year I agree to provide checkups on him as requested. Does that sound good? Does that sound like everything that I said I would do? I think that's everything now. Probably. I think... Oh, hello, monk. I'm not going bananas? I mean, I guess. Cool. But, I guess we will miss you. Pun intended. The pun was intended. I appreciate that. Puns should always be intended. Life's is better that way. But I guess I wish you luck in whatever your endeavors are. We opened some packs earlier, but we haven't had too many orders tonight, so we've mostly just been doing weird stuff. Oh yes, I also have to write... Additionally, I will write Zella's ball guy on his shirt. Okay. That should be all now, right? We've got my whole part of the deal. And then signature. There we go. So that'll be my part of the deal. And then we've got the second part of the deal, which is what Blazer has agreed to. In exchange. Blazer agrees to do slash, or I guess it's all just to give, agrees to give me each of the following. So we have the first item, most important, Mudkip earrings. Next up, Vulpix deck box. Then we've got the Gyarados Magikarp sleeves ×2, and then the Gengar backpack. Oh, for the ETB, I do have to take him everywhere for a week. For the first week, I will take him everywhere with me. There we go. It goes on to the signature line a little bit, but I think it's fine. Gengar backpack, and then Pokemon Center exclusive Lost Origin ETB. Oh, and the delivery Charizard. That was what I was forgetting. That I have to eat half of for $50. Special delivery Charizard, which I will eat half of $4.50. Alright, am I missing anything? And the virtual high fives. Virtual high fives. Very, very good stuff for sure. Let's see. Alright, let me look through the chat and see if there's anything that I missed. I think that should be everything. Probably. Yeah, we probably got it all on there. I'll wait to sign it until Blazer confirms that this is everything and that it is all correct. And will I stream the week with Buckeye? I guess so. Or you mean like as I go everywhere? He'll be on my stream for sure, but I'll probably just have pictures of him, like when I'll take like a picture of him like sitting on a chair at work or something. You can take a picture of him sitting in the seat in my car with his seatbelt on, because of course, you know, it is safe to eat holofoil. We don't know. I've never tried it yet, but I guess we'll find out. I guess we will. But yeah, I'll definitely come up with pictures of him, but I don't think it's going to be reasonable to live stream the whole thing, because I don't think I would ever be allowed to like stream that at work, and my family would probably appreciate it if I did not don't want you to get sick. Well, I mean, we can just start with one holofoil, and if that goes fine, then I guess we'll assume that it's okay to eat more. I guess. I don't know. I've never eaten olive oil, but apparently somebody told me that some guy ate an Aerodactyl alt-art blended up into a smoothie, so like they didn't say anything went wrong with that. I don't know. What does the internet say? Is it safe to eat holofoil Pokemon cards? Let's see. Are there any harmful chemicals in the RH something holofoil coating of a Pokemon card? Somebody's like, this is a weird question. I don't know. This isn't helpful. Research if it'd be safe. Add some softs. Yeah, can I dip it in nacho cheese? Is that okay when I eat cards? Looks like a video of somebody eating cards, but don't want to get a copyright issue. Can you eat Pokemon cards on Reddit? All right, let's see. None of this looks based in science at all, so we will skip that one. I mean, what did we expect from Reddit? I'm not seeing anything about whether it's safe to eat holofoils. I just want to know. I will look into it. I will research it, and then as long as it's good, you can keep this art if it's not safe. All right, that sounds good. $50, unless I discover that eating holofoil cards is dangerous to my physical health. There you go. All right, it should be good now. Neat. So I think we should be good to sign it. I'll add my name up here. All right, there's my name up there. And I just want to get the okay before I officially sign my signature on there and it gets set in stone. Finalize it tomorrow. Yeah, that works. I will finalize it tomorrow after I do some research. Though I don't know if there's anything on the internet about whether or not I can eat foil cards, because there's not much information. Maybe I should start a website called like something about eating trading cards, and I will like just journal each of my experiences with eating a card, and so that if anybody else like me just wants to know if it's okay to eat a card, that they will have resources out there instead of just look, this person possibly ate a card, or here is a very unserious Reddit post about eating cards. Yeah, cause I'm not seeing much on here with my first search. I will definitely have to do a little bit of research, because there's like nothing about eating them. I think it should be fine. I mean, chances are most likely it's probably gonna be okay to eat it, because it's gonna be pretty similar to eating the regular card. At least I would think. Like, I mean, I don't know. I could test it. I could eat a very small piece of hollow. See, my main concern is that it's just not gonna be chewable. But I think if I like cut it a little bit at least and dip it in nacho cheese, that it'll probably be fine. If all else fails, you know, nacho cheese will protect me. Always. Nacho cheese is on my side. I think we should just go for it. What's the worst that could happen? Probably a lot, but like, you know? Why is there so little on the internet about whether or not I can eat Pokemon cards? I just want to know. I found something that says people do not eat Pokemon, but that's just in general. There's just not a lot. Mostly just a handful of random videos of people eating or doing things related to eating cards. Let's see. Oh, what is this one? Are Pokemon cards toxic? Let's see. Ooh, this might be helpful. This is very helpful. The question: are Pokemon cards made out of non-toxic ink? No. That's the whole response. It's just some random anonymous person said no. And then somebody else said, too late, I already consumed a Pokemon card. See, now, like, I've eaten a card before, and I didn't die. So clearly just the ink isn't toxic, I think. Here's just a Reddit post saying Pokemon card people are toxic. This is not entirely wrong. Toxic cards. Non-toxic 4-pack? This is the internet. Or it just stays in your body forever. What if the holofoil cuts your stomach? So see, I think the holofoiling on cards shouldn't be enough to, like... You know what? I'll be right back. Let me hurry and grab something so that I can show you and explain. I'll just quickly... Alright, I'm back. So, I grabbed the most worthless holofoils I have so that I can try and show you. So you can see when I peel off the cardboard, it's pretty flimsy. The plastic part is not thick or sturdy by any means. You can see it's really like, it's quite thin. It's pretty difficult to rip though. That's why I'd probably want to like cut it into small pieces and like dip it in nachos, but like, yeah, you can entirely peel the cardboard off from the more like plasticky foil layer. I know that before I've gotten like really clean rips where I was able to like just entirely peel it off from the cardboard, but it's a lot harder to do that. To get all of the cardboard off, it's a little bit more of a task. But yeah, it's definitely pretty thin, but it is very difficult to rip apart. But if it was just little pieces, you know, it wouldn't really be a huge concern. But yeah, it is pretty tough for sure. So no, it won't stay in your body forever. If you too many, yes, you could get sick, but and for some hollows are very plastic, and others are almost tissue paper. That's true. Not all of them are the same either. Like some of them are a little bit different. I can't type properly. I am very much a night shift person. I think most people on stream are too, because I'm such a night shift person. That's like the only time to watch my stream. Full holofoil plus texture. Now see, I do know that textured cards you can rip. They're way easier to rip than this. Like the holofoil on here is really hard to rip, but like it's actually possible to rip it. Whereas like I think of, I mean it's not like it's a piece of cake, but I don't know that I've ever like ripped cards that weren't like, the closest thing I get is when we do like these. I guess this would be a good thing to like investigate. So yeah, you can at least rip it a little bit more with like ultra rares. You can actually get it like ripped apart. Though it's still kind of similar, got that like, you know, plasticky layer on there. Oh wow. That one kind of rips off a little bit cleaner. But yeah, so it's just got the regular cardboard layer. Just have card shrapnel all over my desk. But I guess it's still fairly similar, but there's just like little teeny flakes all over the place now. I mean, what if I just like peel off part of the foil? I don't know. I feel like that would kind of get rid of some of the magic of it. I don't know that I've got any textured card pieces in here. Oh, we've got Radiant Gardevoir. That's like sort of textured. See, yeah, because see, that's still easier to rip than the regular holofoil. I can get it apart, you know, somewhat easily. Let's see. Oh, wow. The texture is like so much less. Oh, yeah, because that's a way easier to rip than the regular holofoiling. I don't know if I've got any like full art or secret rare pieces in here though. What if this is Yu-Gi-Oh too? And I'm not eating Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so we're not worried about that. Let's see, anything with texture? Oh, there we go. We got Umbreon VMAX. Forgot we ripped that, or snipped that, I guess. Ooh, poke. I poked myself with it. So I have to make sure there are no sharp corners, because it is a little pokey. Oh, that's so weird. It's like the texture is like, kind of just goes away. Like you can't feel it as much. It's a lot harder to notice it being there. That's for rip. Oh yeah, see that you can rip that. I feel like stomach acid could take this stuff out. You know? Man, what a weird experience. Look at that. It's like almost see-through. Oh, that's so weird. It's wild. The more you know. Or I forgot we snipped this guy too. What happens when we... Oh yeah, secret rares you can definitely rip. It's not too bad. This is lots of destroyed Pokemon cards. Let's see, trying to like peel more of this off. Yeah, I feel like that could be digested enough at least. Alright, time to put the cards back in the card graveyard because I don't need this pile of cards all over my desk. Let's add them back in. One day I'll get around to the Egyptian mummy embalming funeral, but I don't know when we will actually get around to that, but eventually. I guess I also have the mini secondary graveyard. It's got a bunch of stuff sticking out of it though, because it's got all the things that we like snipped into hearts, but we can get a bit of this in here too, since it doesn't fit in the other one very well. Just kind of stick those pieces in there. This Kyogre doesn't need to go in there since I didn't rip that one. The ho-ho. So, yeah. Interesting. Regular holofoils seem more sturdy than the secret rares and full arts. So, fun. Oh yeah, of course they will question me. Without a doubt. They will be very confused and probably concerned. And I will be like... I don't know. Just say, I'm getting Mudkip earrings for this. That's what I'll say in the most defensive way possible. Sounding incredibly offended. Be like, don't you dare insult my son. I'm getting Mudkip earrings for this. And then I'm gonna get really excited about Mudkip earrings. Because Mudkip! Maybe the hollow in the full art would be... Thinking the texture would have been a bit thicker. I know, right? Like, it's suddenly so thin. Once you rip it off, it's like... It's so weird. Crazy. Yeah, this has been, finding out how easy it is to rip apart different types of holofoil Pokemon cards. And getting little pieces of holofoiling all over my desk. Alright. Back up on the shelf. Those go. So yeah, I think we're fine. Bam. Done. It is official. I signed my name on it. I even signed it super fancy. Kind of fancy, at least. Not really cursive, but cursive is weird. I remember learning how to do cursive in 3rd grade. So yeah, so now I guess this is a thing that exists. There's live video evidence of it. And stick that over there. Yeah, I'll make sure that it's not poisonous, but chances are it's most likely going to be fine. Considering this is a kid's card game, it would be really weird if they put toxic things in it, because I'm sure they're aware that kids put lots of weird things in their mouth. Witness, thank you, Ethan. I appreciate it. Well, yeah. I will double check for sure, but I highly doubt Pokemon would put anything poisonous in their product. They'd probably have to put like warnings on the labels, like, yo, just so you know, this contains toxic chemicals. See, like, I just wouldn't eat old Pokemon cards because, you know, they were probably a lot less precautions taken, but stuff's been printed in 2022. Everybody will complain about anything, so if there's anything dangerous in Pokemon cards, I feel like they would have had to address that already. Anyways, I really do need to wrap up now. It's like almost 3, so yeah, I guess this is a deal. I'm gonna have to go process it. But thank you guys all for watching, and I should be streaming tomorrow, so I will see you guys all then.